everyone's so nice.
They're really nice. When they ride their little bikes, they're always like either singing or, you know, smiling.
Hey, what's up guys? I hope you're having a lovely day today. I'm here with my best friend Raluca. And since we're both international students living in the Netherlands, we thought we're gonna make a video about comparing our life here in the Netherlands with our lives back home. Well, I'm from Germany, she's from Romania, so we're gonna compare that. But do you want to introduce yourself first?
Sure. I'm Romanian. I moved here 4 years ago.
Me too.
And I don't know, I've been living here, I've been having a lot of experiences, and I think a lot of people have these, I don't know, misconceptions about moving completely to a completely different culture and country. So we're here to help and give you guys some experience, because we've been through it and we've had good experiences and bad experiences.
That's true. So let's get started. Okay, first topic we're gonna talk about is food, because we both love food. So back home in Germany, I eat a lot of fresh food and I cook a lot of fresh food, and I feel like Dutch people, they eat a lot of fried food.
Yeah, they do, but I think it's kind of balanced by biking everywhere. Like everyone is skinny, and I couldn't figure it out why in the beginning, but because they eat there's a variety of fried foods, and they're good. I'm not gonna lie, they're good. I like them, but that's just my thing. I couldn't figure out why the hell they were skinny. But in reality, they eat a lot of good food too, like fresh food. You can find anything here, but it's really not tasting the same like back home. A tomato has a completely different taste here compared to Romania, because here it just tastes like kind of like water. Cucumbers the same, they don't really have a flavor.
That's true, but the cucumbers, they don't really taste nice here.
And you have those fruits and veggies that taste exactly the same like back home, but they're really expensive, and as a student you can't really afford that.
So you eat a lot of fried food.
So you eat a lot of fried food.
That's true. The food here in the supermarkets are way more expensive than, for example, back home in Germany.
Same.
Especially the fruits and the vegetables, so expensive.
Compared to bananas. Bananas are cheaper here than in Romania. The majority of
broccoli is really expensive here. It's so cheap in Germany.
Oh, I don't eat broccoli. I don't know what that's like.
Broccoli. Yeah, so you were talking about the bikes, right? That's our next topic, transportation. Everyone rides a bike here. You can see like old people riding bikes, young kids riding bikes, everyone. That's just how they get around. Like they drive everywhere with their bikes, and I like it.
I don't, because I don't know how to ride a bike, and yet I survived 4 years here without riding a bike.
You walk a lot, right?
But I walk a lot, and the cities, well, I'm not talking Amsterdam, but because we live in Utrecht, and Utrecht is relatively a small city.
Yeah, it's like little Amsterdam.
You can get anywhere in like tops an hour walking.
Yeah.
Well, power walking, but still, it's walking. You don't have to bike anywhere. And of course, there's always public transport, but
which is actually really good. The buses run quite often a day.
It's really good. The drivers are always so nice to you.
Sometimes they give you rides for free.
Sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. But the thing about public transport in the Netherlands, yeah, of course, it's amazing. It's good. Everything runs so smoothly most of the time. Unless it snows like one snowflake and everything stops.
Everything shuts down.
But it's pretty expensive, if not really expensive compared to home.
I feel like in Germany, public transport is a lot more expensive than it is here.
Really?
Well, it depends on the city. I'm from Munich, and Munich transportation is so expensive. If you want to go to town by train, well, it's not even the train, it's just like a tram. It costs you €8.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's more expensive than here. So for me, compared to Germany, public transport in the Netherlands is cheap, but for you, it's the other way around.
When I first came here, I was maybe not shocked, but like offended that it was so expensive.
I was more shocked by all the bikes on the road, to be honest.
Me too.
Because when you're walking, you have to watch out. You don't have to watch out for the cars. Well, you do, but not as much as for the bikes. There's so many of them. That's actually our next point, the safety. I think the most dangerous thing on the roads are the bikes.
That's true. That's true. People are always in a hurry. And
yeah.
You know, the order here is like bikes, cars,
yeah.
Then people come last. You don't matter when you're on the streets.
I've heard about that as well. I don't know if it's actually true, but I heard that when cars get into a crash with a bike, it doesn't matter whose fault it was, the bike is always right. Don't know if it's actually true, but it sounds like a Dutch law. Right? But yeah, back to the safety point. I think the Netherlands is a pretty safe country. Everyone's so nice.
They're really nice. When they ride their little bikes, they're always like either singing or, you know, smiling everywhere, and they look so happy. So cheerful, riding their tiny little bikes.
Yeah.
They're not tiny, but you know.
Tiny little Dutch people. No,
yeah, clearly. Tiny Dutch people.
They're so tall. Everyone's so tall here.
Yeah, but I fit in.
Yeah, me too. Tall people. No, but yeah, everyone's so nice here. I feel like the Germans are way more grumpy than Dutch people.
Same with Romanians.
Yeah? You guys are grumpy as well?
I mean, I look on the streets and everyone's just like minding their own business.
Yeah.
Whereas here I see way more people smiling than
yeah, and a lot more small talks between strangers. Not like that in Germany. Everyone's just like staring at the ground, being grumpy, not talking to each other.
And like any good old conversation, we have to talk about the weather. We have to talk about the weather. What is the Dutch weather?
I hate it. I don't like it. It's so gray here.
Well, I like grey weather and I like cold. I'm a winter sort of person. I don't like being hot. I don't like sweating.
I love the sun. I want sun here. So even in winter, there's not a lot of snow. And even though I love the summer, I want snow in winter because that's gonna make it look nice and it's like Christmassy feeling, but it doesn't really snow here. It's always cold in the Netherlands. Maybe in summer there are a few days where it's extremely hot, where it's really humid and hot.
Unlivable.
I like it. But these
Horrible.
are the only days that I like the weather in the Netherlands. All the other days, too cold. And too grey. It's so depressing.
You kind of get used to it. I got used to it. Like, I don't really mind it anymore. I'm actually being productive when it's grey and cold, because when it's sunny, I just want to be outside.
Yeah, that's true. But when it's grey outside, I just want to like snuggle in bed and like be depressed.
Yeah, that too. Not the depressed part, but you want to be in bed and just watch a movie all day long.
Yeah, so I can't be productive.
But yeah, compared to Romania, there's a big difference. I mean, I grew up having a lot of sunny summer days and little to no rain. And a huge amount of snow in the winter.
Same
as in
Germany.
meters high.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a lot of fun. What about summers in Germany?
I think it depends on where in Germany you are, but I'm from the south, so it's really hot in summer. It's humid, hot. I like it. I like the sun. And in winter it's really snowy, so I like that weather more than the Dutch weather. Okay, and finally coming to the last point, the living situation, conditions here in the Netherlands. I feel like it's really expensive.
Yeah,
renting a place is ridiculously expensive here.
Yeah, you can rent a room here for the price of a central apartment. Not apartment, but like a central studio in Bucharest.
Yeah.
Centrally placed studio in Bucharest. For the price of like a 12 square meter room here.
Yeah, I was living in 3 different apartments here in the Netherlands, and all of them were really expensive. I mean, in Munich, back home in Germany, the prices for a room are still really expensive, but it's a big city, and Utrecht is not really a big city. It's just, I feel like they're ripping off all the students because the whole city consists out of students, so they want to make money out of us.
Yeah.
And it's just not fair because we're students, we're broke, we're meant to be broke. We don't have a lot of money to pay for our place to stay.
I just figured out why students are always broke.
Because of
they're ripping us off.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the rent. We don't have money for food. Do you realize what you do with people? I'm kidding. But yeah, that's the status. Yeah. It's not fun for anyone except for the people that get the money from us. I've been living in the same place for the full 4 years, but only because it was cheap. It was cheapest I could find. Yeah. Not cheap, but cheapest I could find.
Yeah, you paid a lot less than I did. My rent was ridiculously expensive. But also the way Dutch people live. Compared to Germany, here everything like cracks when you walk and makes noises, and DIY is a really big thing here because if something breaks here, they do it themselves. Yeah, so you see the Netherlands is kind of different to Germany and Romania, but in some points it's still the same. So just come here, check it out for yourself, and
I mean, we do recommend it. It's definitely a fun place.
Yeah, definitely.
And to meet the people, it's really worth it. The people are always nice. They always speak English. If you have trouble getting around, you really don't need Dutch to live here. That's how much I can tell you.
Yeah. So don't be scared to visit this country. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people. Okay, so that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels. I'll link her channel in the description below. And have a great day, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Damn, I'm sweating so much. Look at this bullshit. Our studies in the Netherlands compared to... Serious now.
Okay, hold up. Give me a second. You can't just go like this because I'm just looking. My eyes are rolled all the way back.
And do you want to introduce yourself first? Who the fuck are you?
Thank you for that.
And do you want to introduce yourself first?
Oh my god. I'm your best friend. I'm Raluca. That's all there is to know.
Oh shit, I'm sweating.
Kind of. In some situations. I'm sweating.
Okay, I can only do my hands like this. So you can't see that I'm sweating.
I'm all over this table.
Damn, it's getting more and more. Soon you're gonna see those lines here under my boob.
That's why I'm laying on my back. Okay, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, I feel my boobs jiggling. And when I was in high school, I used to get it with students. Or I don't fucking know, I lost my point.
Yeah, you were circling around that point for ages. I was like, come to the point now. Damn, I gotta wear a different shirt for the next video. Look at this. Why am I sweating so much?
Because it's so close to each other.
Get away from me. Not even in summer, there's not even a lot of snow, so it doesn't even...
In summer.
Oh.
I could go sledge sliding. Did I say it?
I think so.
Sledge no, that's it. I hate myself so much.
Get away with your hot leg. It's so hot. The fuck? Don't the fuck me.
Don't pretend.
You don't know.
Like you haven't heard this before.
Oh, that's...
It motherfucker!